What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome back to another FIFA 15 video, and it is a career mode video. Today I'm going to be showing you a team of the highest potential players in career mode. These are real players, they're not regens, and they are going to be the highest potential young players that are under the age of 21 that you can purchase in career mode at their full potential after 8 seasons. And we're going to be having a little look at their stats as well as the overalls that they have achieved after 8 seasons. So let's go and have a look at the squad and have a look at all of the players. So we're starting off in goal here with MonsterCat, who is the highest potential keeper in the game that is under the age of 21, and he is 86 overall, currently at the age of 25. And bear in mind, just a little disclaimer before I do get into things, there are many players that I could have chosen that I didn't choose in this team, but in the end I decided to go with pretty much the best youth team that you could possibly get on career mode, bar a couple of players that I did miss out, and you guys will probably be able to address those players in the comments down below. But anyway, MonsterCat easily could reach 90 overall, but he is very young still for a keeper, so I didn't expect him to get to 90 overall whatsoever. Then we got Matteo De Siglio at the right back position, 88 overall at the age of 29, some really good stats on him. And then we got Aymeric Laporte, who is at 92 overall, the highest player in the squad by far, and he's got some really good defensive stats there. One of the world's best defenders, and clearly showing that with the stats that he does have. 85 long passing and 79 short passing. That is pretty good for a centre-back, you got to admit. And then we got Marquinhos, who is at 90 overall at the age of 27. Really good defender again, and one of the world's best defenders, which is really good to see. And he's a little bit on the short side, but I thought he was a decent defender nonetheless. And then we've got Matthias Ginter here, who is at 90 overall. And if you're wondering how I did get all these players to such a high overall, I'll be bringing a video out on that very soon on how to boost a player's potential. But there you have it, Matthias Ginter at the age of 28 years old, 90 overall, and some good stats on him. We got Rafael Varane, 89 overall at the age of 28, and he's got some really good stats on him for sure. Pretty solid centre-back, was at 90, but unfortunately he did go down by 1. And then we got Luke Shaw at the left-back position, and this guy, he just looks absolutely insane. At the age of 26, he's got some really good physical stats and really good skill attributes. Apart from his finishing, long shots and volleys, he's got some really well-rounded stats. And he is the perfect left-back, in my opinion, for your team. And then we got Yuri Tielemans, who is only 24 years old and 89 overall. He can easily get over 90, I can guarantee you that. He is a really good young central midfielder, and I do recommend him for your team. And considering, well, it's been 8 seasons into this career mode, he has grown by a lot of overall points for sure. Really impressive player, and I do recommend him. Then we got Paul Pogba, 91 overall at the age of 29 years old, and he's starting to go down in some of his stats. But there you have it, he is at 91 overall, and proved that you can get players over their actual potential that they do have. And I'll be bringing a video out, like I did say, on how to do that very soon. Then we got Adnan Januzaj, 89 overall. Didn't really play him too much, and you can see there he is unhappy. We've got Maximilian Meyer, one of the world's best central attacking midfielders, at 91 overall. Some really good stats on him. We got Alan Halilovic as well, another central attacking midfielder, who is at 90 overall at the age of 25. So he could easily get to 91, maybe even 92 if you continuously played him. Then we've got Domenico Berardi, and he's at 91 overall at the age of 27. Some really good stats on him, and really good ball control and dribbling, actually, I have to say. 98 ball control, 97 dribbling, not too shabby whatsoever. Then we've got Rikario Zivkovic, who is at 89 overall, could easily get to 90, and one of the world's best strikers. And his standout stats, 98 ball control, 97 dribbling, 98 finishing, 97 heading accuracy. So many 97s and 98s, it's just unbelievable. He's a really good technical player, and his mental attributes, they do let him down a bit, I have to admit. But anyway, we'll move on to Paco Alcacer here, who is at 88 overall at the age of 28 years old, and he looks really good. I did actually do this on the default squads, so that is why he didn't surpass his potential. His potential currently on the latest updates is 88, and I did manage to get him to that. But on the latest updates, you could easily get him to 90 overall, maybe even 91. He is a really good striker for your team. Then we got Julian Brandt, the left winger from Germany, And you could have easily gone for someone like Timo Werner, maybe Lucas Piazon. But I decided to go with Julian Brandt because he's a little bit younger and he's got a lot of potential on him for sure. 86 on him. Did get him to 87 overall, which is not too bad indeed. Would have got him to a higher overall, but he's still at the age of 25, so he's still got an opportunity to get to at least 90 overall. Then we got Memphis Depay, the last player in the team, and he has got some insane stats on him. 98 acceleration, 96 reactions, 96 vision, 93 attack positioning, and some really, really good stats. 97 dribbling, 5-star skill moves. If only he had better weak foot, but apart from that, he looks really, really insane. But now I'm going to show you the team management and show you how I've set out the team. So this is how the team management looks for the team, guys, for the best youth players in career mode. And we're going with a 4-3-3 formation, as it really did accommodate all the players' positions perfectly, and the players that I did have in the starting 11. It meant that I could play them as consistently as possible, and that is exactly why they've surpassed their potential. Most of them have anyway. Apart from Scuffe in goal, I think he's the only player who didn't get past his potential, which is 87. So that is a little bit disappointing, but he is 25 years old, so if you do play to the end of the career mode, he could easily get to that. Marquinhos, he got over his potential by 4 overall points, which isn't too shabby whatsoever. Got some nice specialities there as well, and he's an overall solid defender. Could be a little bit taller, but there's nothing you can really do about that. Then we've also got Laporte, who did have 88 potential, but he managed to get +4 again to 92. But it's very difficult to get players over 90 overall, and you will see that if you try it yourself. It's very, very difficult to do that because the players, they seem to stop growing as much as soon as they get to 90 overall. It's probably because not many of these players did have 90 potential in the first place, and that is exactly why they slowed down in their growth as they got a little bit older. But then we got Deschiglio, who got, he got past his overall by 2 points, I think it was. Got to 88 overall, which isn't bad at all. Got some decent specialities there. He's a really good crosser with 97 crossing. Really good stats on him. And then we've got Luke Shaw at the left back, who did go past his potential by 4 again to 90 overall, which isn't bad whatsoever. Not too shabby at all for the left back from Manchester United. And he's got some nice specialities there as well. Then we got Pogba, who does have 90 potential on the latest update, but on the update that I did this on, he only had 89. So he managed to go past his potential by 2 overall points. Not too bad indeed. And look at those specialities and traits. Just perfect for a central midfielder. And then we've got Yuri Tielemans on the other side, who managed to get past his potential by only 1, but he's still only 24. So again, if you play to the end of the career mode, you could easily get this player to at least 90 overall. And I'm saying at least because I'm sure he'll be able to get past 90 overall for sure. Really nice stats though, considering he's only 24 years old. It's pretty insane. And we move on to the central attacking midfielder, Maximilian Meyer, who does have a potential of 87 once again, and he surpassed it. He got to 91 overall, which isn't too bad whatsoever, and he's got some nice specialities there, and of course the flair trait. Then we've got Rikario Zivkovic, who does have 86 potential, and he got to 89 overall. Again, another player, if you continue to play in the career mode, he would easily get to 90 overall. He's only 25, so clearly he's still got room to grow. And even though his stats are still really good at the moment, I just can't imagine what he'd be like at full potential. I really couldn't. Then we got Depay on the left wing, who has reached his full potential. He won't be growing in any more stats, and he did get to 91 overall. His potential originally was 88, and he got to 91, which isn't too bad whatsoever. And he's got some very nice specialities there indeed, if you want to have a look at them. Then we got Berardi, who does have 87 potential. Again, another player that reached over his potential, and he reached it by, well, 5 points, which is probably the best grower in the team by far. 91 overall, not too shabby whatsoever, and some good specialities there once again. And on the bench, we start off with Halilovic, who's got 86 potential, and he managed to get to 90 overall, which isn't, well, that's really good actually. Again, there's about nine players that are over the rating of 90, which is just insane. It's amazing what you can do when you boost these players' potentials. We've got Julian Brandt, who didn't, well, he got over his potential by 1, but again, another player that if you continue to play in the career mode past the 8th season, he will definitely continue to grow. He will indeed. Then we've got Varane, who does have a potential of 89 or 88, I think, sorry. And he did get to 89, so not too bad whatsoever for him. And then we've got Paco Alcacer, who does have a potential of 88, so he did get to his potential. But like I said, I was on the default squads. So he did start at 76 overall, and on the latest update he is 80 rated with 88 potential, so he could easily get to 90 or maybe even 91 overall. We've got Januzaj here, who is at 89 overall. His potential is 87, and another player who, well, he could have got to 90 overall, but I just didn't play him enough, basically. We've got Ginter, the final player in the team, who is 90 overall. His potential was 85, so again, a player that did grow over 5 ratings over his potential. But this is how the team management looks for this team, guys, of highest potential young players that are under the age of 21. Right, this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video of me showing you some of the highest potential young players in career mode at their full potential. If you do want to see some gameplay of this team, please be sure to smash the like button and let me know down in the comments below if you do want to see that, and I will of course upload that for you guys. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and if you have any players that I could have gone for in this team that you have in your career mode that are under the age of 21 that did reach a high overall, then do let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it there. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.